Welcome to Coming Out of the Dark podcast, a podcast like none other, where women are empowered, encouraged, and uplifted to be the best version of themselves. Get ready to come from darkness into light with a passion to fulfill purpose. Here is your host, Miss Lady O.
What if I told you that the strongest love stories aren't the ones without struggle, but the ones that survived it? Love isn't just about the easy days. It's about the moments when everything feels uncertain. Yet, love still remains. Whether it's self-love, the love of others, or divine love, adversity has a way of revealing just how powerful true love is. Welcome back to Coming Out of the Dark podcast, a podcast intended to empower, encourage, and uplift you along your journey to fulfilling your life's purpose. I am your host, Miss Lady O, and today's episode is all about holding on to love when life gets hard. If you've ever walked through a season of darkness and wondered if love could endure, well, this episode is for you. So I want to tell you, grab your coffee, find a comfortable space, and let's talk about hope, healing, and the power of love in adversity. I've walked through seasons in my life where love was tested. Moments of loss, uncertainty, and even heartbreak. There were times when I questioned if love could truly stand against adversity. But I realized something. Love isn't just about grand gestures or perfect conditions. Real love, the kind that lasts, is refined in the fire of life's challenges. One of the toughest seasons for me was when I was diagnosed with colon cancer. I felt like everything around me was shaking. But love, in its purest form, remained. Whether it was the love of God reminding me I wasn't alone, the support of those who refused to let me fall, or even the slow journey of learning to love myself again, I saw firsthand how love has the power to pull us through. Maybe you've been there too. Maybe you're there right now. If so, know this. Love hasn't left you. It may look different, but it's still present. Adversity doesn't destroy love. It reveals its strength. Think about the relationships that have deepened through hardship, the friendships that have lasted, the family members who have shown up, the ways God has covered you even when you didn't feel it. Love isn't proven in ease, it's proven in struggle. A great example of this in my life is being a caregiver to my mother. See, when I started this journey, it was a new experience for the both of us. But through the years, I have showed her each day that she can count on me. My love is solid. In fact, it is rock solid. And I show her each day I am here for her during challenging times. We spoke about the nature of love in hard times. Now let's just talk about the importance of self-love during trials. It's easy to forget about self-love when life gets tough. But if you don't pour into yourself, you won't have the capacity to receive love from others. So how do we love ourselves in the darkest moments? We give ourselves grace. We speak life over ourselves, even when we don't feel it. We remind ourselves that this is a season, not a sentence. One of my favorite affirmations is, I am worthy of love even in my hardest moments. Maybe you need to say that to yourself today. Then, there is love through community and support systems. Love isn't meant to be walked out alone. Who are the people in your life that remind you of your worth? Maybe it's a best friend, a mentor, a parent, or even a stranger who showed you kindness when you needed it most. If you're struggling, don't push people away. Let them in. If you don't have that support system, I want to encourage you to find it. Join a group. Reach out to someone who you trust, or lean into your faith. But I want you to know, love finds us in community. And here is my final point that I want to make. Faith and divine love. And then there's God's love, the kind that never wavers. Even when we feel unworthy, even when we feel abandoned, His love remains. In fact, it was His love that helped me to overcome my struggle, my journey with colon cancer. I stand before you today as an overcomer, and I believe 100% that was because of God's divine love. One of my favorite scriptures is Romans 8:38 through 39. And it says, "For I am convinced that neither death nor life, neither angels nor demons, neither the present nor the future, nor any powers, neither height nor depth, nor anything else in all creation will be able to separate us from the love of God." No matter what you're facing, His love is still there. So what do we do when adversity comes? We remember that love, real love, endures. We practice self-love by showing ourselves kindness. We surround ourselves with people who remind us of our worth. And above all, we trust that love, in its purest form, never fails. I want to leave you with this thought. Love isn't always about the way it feels. It's about the way it shows up. Even in the hardest moments, love is still at work. You are not alone, and you are deeply loved. I hope today's episode encouraged you. If it spoke to you, I'll love to hear your thoughts. Connect with me on social media or share this with someone who might need it. And if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to Coming Out of the Dark podcast so you don't miss our next episode. Until next time, keep holding on to hope. Keep walking in love. And remember, you are never truly in the dark because love is always with you.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode. Please subscribe to this podcast and like, share, and follow on Facebook and Instagram. Until next time, be well, be safe, and be kind to yourself.